Andrew Tarr.
Howdy.
What's up, dude?
Just chilling. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Chilling. We were just talking last night, and we're right back into it.
Yeah. I'm excited for what we're gonna get into with the ZipRecruiter stuff.
Dude, that was very interesting. I was thinking about that last night. Like, I wonder what other crazy jobs.
Oh, dude, I found some good ones.
Yeah?
Oh, dude.
Which ones?
I mean, we'll pull it up.
We can do it
eventually.
right now. Explain it again. So what exactly is happening?
So no matter what job, if you just Google whatever job ZipRecruiter will like create links for that no matter what the job is. So if you type in Ninja Job ZipRecruiter, it'll have links and it'll be like, oh, like $15 to $70 an hour Ninja Jobs now hiring near you.
Yeah.
And it'll do it for crazier stuff too. So I found racist jobs, white people jobs, cartel jobs.
Yeah.
So if you, I think we're gonna pull some of it up, and then when you click on it, and it just shows you a bunch of jobs that aren't related to it. But if you scroll all the way down, it'll be like, what are the roles of a ninja? And it'll be like, oh, ninjas were covert agents, specializing in guerrilla warfare, blah blah blah, and it'll just like full on spell out.
Here we go.
Yeah.
ZipRecruiter Ninja Jobs.
You got it screen recording?
It should be. Yeah, I think it's gone. Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, look, it's even pulling up my reel right there.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
that's so funny.
Yeah. So 30K to 78K. Yeah. Ninja Jobs now hiring February 2026. So yeah, it's like a bunch of sushi restaurants.
Oh, this one's Ninja Sushi. Okay.
Yeah, but if you scroll all the way down, or maybe on the left side, I know on mobile it'll give you like a yeah. Well, that's the job description for that.
Hold on. I think there was another one that Ninja One. Here we go. Ninja Jobs in Texas. Superfood Ninja.
Yeah, it's going to be like a bunch of like unrelated stuff, just stuff that like has the word ninja in it. But at least on mobile, it'll show you like oh, what are the roles of a ninja? The top cities for ninjas.
Yeah, this one it's not showing because it did show the description of what a ninja was, but this time it's not showing it. That's kind of lame. Where did it show it last time?
Maybe scroll all the way down on that. I mean, on mobile, it for sure shows it.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Right there.
What is a ninja job? A ninja is a versatile, highly skilled professional who excels in multiple areas, often within tech, marketing, startups, agile. Let's see. This one is to wear many hats. That is what the hell? This is not quite the same.
Yeah, well, wait. What are the key skills and qualifications needed to thrive in the ninja position?
Marketing, diversified, fast paced. This is more like
what they fixed it.
This is different. Let's do the racist ones.
Yeah.
Let's do racist job. ZipRecruiter racism jobs. Here we go. This just looks so crazy, dude.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut comes up number one. Oh my God. Damn, dude, that's hilarious. It's probably because of the Papa John thing. They're probably conflating it somehow. That's fucking stupid. What are racism jobs? Racism jobs typically refer to roles focused on combating racism, promoting diversity.
We'll look up the racist one, not the racism one. The link that was below it.
Back? Want to go back?
Yeah. So click on
this one here.
Yeah, racist jobs in Texas. Early childhood educator. Oh in
my
Brunswick,
God.
Maine.
Let's go back. What is what?
Yeah,
does
what does the term racist mean? A racist is a person who believes that certain races are superior or inferior to others, often leading to discrimination or prejudice based on race or ethnicity.
On earth, dude. This is where like clearly AI is just out of control.
Yeah. It'll like gives you graphs. It's like, oh, racist jobs are mostly in person and full time.
Yeah, racist jobs in America. Let's see. Can I pull this up bigger?
Dude, it always makes those graphs like super tiny.
Yeah.
And you can't really look at it.
Dude, early childhood educator, first thing on pull up for racist jobs is fucking ridiculous. Hold on. Racist jobs in Texas, $13 to $65 an hour.
Yeah, browse 51 Texas racist jobs. Say a cashier at REI.
What does a racist mean?
So, but yeah, it's like look at the graph. Scroll up. It's like how much do racist jobs pay? It's like somebody's being racist for $7.82 an hour. The average is 23. Somebody's making $54.33 an hour just being racist.
Dude, someone needs to tell them about this. Let's see. Is your reel? You see your reel was there? Let's see here.
I mean, it might pull up.
I think it was in the back. The last.
It was on the Ninja one for sure.
Yeah. Maybe these crews. That's funny.
Yeah.
That is good.
But yeah, you can do samurai jobs. You can do gladiator jobs.
You said gladiator job. Let's do that. Because one of them, it like just explained what you need to do for the job, and it was like, oh, you're gonna have to be a gladiator, which includes fighting in the Colosseum.
Yeah, so like gladiator cleaners, but the link it'll just say gladiator jobs, and then if you scroll all the way down on here, you're like, how much do gladiators make? And it's like,
let's go. What is a gladiator job? A gladiator was a trained combatant in ancient Rome who fought in arenas
for public entertainment.
Oh my God. What are the skills and qualifications? To thrive as a gladiator, you need exceptional physical strength, combat skills, agility, endurance. Oh my God. This is just so stupid. What are some common professional roles for individuals involved in physical performance or entertainment industries? Why does it have to do with the gladiator at all? Was being a gladiator considered a good profession historically?
Historically, being a gladiator was a complex profession with both risks and rewards.
What factors influence the cost of decorative concrete overlays? What? What? Dude, this is crazy. What cities are hiring?
Midland, Phoenix, and Dallas are the top cities for gladiator jobs.
Oh my God. What was the other one? You said white people jobs?
Yeah. You can type in white people jobs.
White people jobs. Oh, this one, it might be getting a little bit more anal. Oh, that's the ad, actually. Yeah, this one, it locked up.
I always did a white person job ZipRecruiter.
Yep, there we go.
15 to 86 an hour white person jobs now hiring.
Oh no,
food runners for white chocolate grill.
White chocolate grill, that's why.
Yeah, it says like white, but then if you scroll all the way down,
oh, please do it.
It'll give you a graph. How much do white person jobs pay per hour?
White person jobs. Cities with the most white person openings.
Brampton. This is one city.
Oh, it doesn't give the descriptions?
Yeah, that one's not doing the descriptions of the graphs. It's interesting when it decides to make it and when it doesn't.
Oh, the good one was executioner. I like that one.
Yeah.
Executioner jobs. Executioner, is that right?
Yeah. 15 to 125 an hour executioner jobs now hiring.
Bro. Category development analyst. These are the most buzzwordy fucking jobs I've ever seen in my life. An executioner is responsible for carrying out capital punishment sentences mandated by legal systems.
This is ZipRecruiter telling you what an executioner is.
Primary responsibilities of an executioner historically. This is so goofy, dude.
It's so funny. Yeah. Top 10 types of executioner jobs.
Oh my!
The 5 best types of executioner in 2026.
What are some challenges faced by executioners in their day-to-day work? The best 5 the 5 best types of executioners in 2026. I have to click this right now. It just goes to page not found.
Yeah. So, like, the way that the internet is working now is that it's just trying to get you to click on stuff. So it's just inventing things that, like, clearly aren't real. So, yeah, freelance executioner jobs. Like, that's just murder for hire, is it not? Like,
top jobs hiring executioner.
Brooklyn, Atlanta, and St. Paul are hiring for executioners.
That's so ridiculous.
Like how it comes up with this information in like the graphs, it's like, oh, it's saying it's like 40% remote executioner. Is that just a drone operator?
Remote executioner. That is a drone operator.
I think it's just a drone operator.
It goes to social content creator after when you click the Brooklyn one. That is so weird. Yeah, that's like crazy that it's doing that because that means that it's literally just
But yo,
flooding bullshit. What's up?
oh, there's way more.
Yeah.
You can look up blowjob ZipRecruiter.
Okay, we're turning back on the screen. Hold on. Blowjob ZipRecruiter.
Yeah.
This is gonna pull up some crazy shit.
Who gives the best blowjobs in Texas now hiring?
Oh my God. Stop it, dude.
The
five of the best compilation of blowjobs. Oh my God.
Brother, this is ZipRecruiter.
Oh my God.
Gorgeous women giving blowjobs now hiring.
Dude, what on earth? Part-time prostitution jobs near me.
Yeah, prostitute is another one that works.
Oh my God.
And like ZipRecruiter will straight up tell you what a prostitute is.
Dude, 18 to 38 an hour, intimate blowjob in Leander. That is the craziest thing. How do they not know about this?
How much? Wait, scroll up.
What are the key skills and qualifications needed to thrive as an intimate
blowjob, and why are they important?
Holy fucking
But like
shit,
it gives
dude.
you like a graph of like, oh, well, what does an intimate blowjob specialist make per hour? It's
Oh my God.
intimate blowjobs near you.
This is absolutely insane. Intimate. Dude, this is ZipRecruiter. This is a...
Yeah, you can do prostitute job, ZipRecruiter.
Dude, gorgeous woman giving blowjobs now hiring in all caps is just nuts. And then it goes right to a hairstylist.
Yeah. Blow dry bar.
Blow, dry bar.
Yeah. So 4.2. Not a good blowjob.
Not good. Bro, what the...
But yeah, it'll have different graphs because now it's gorgeous women giving blow in Austin, Texas.
Oh my God. What are the skills and qualifications needed to thrive as a registered nurse? That's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah, it just switches to registered nurse. What are gorgeous women giving blow is not. Yeah, it's not recognized.
The 10 top types of gorgeous women giving blowjobs. Gotta click that. It's gonna take me to nothing again, probably.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it just invents stuff.
Bro, that's so
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah. You can do prostitute jobs near me, and it'll be like, oh, part-time prostitution near you.
Do you have any other ones?
Cartel jobs is pretty good.
Get a cartel job on ZipRecruiter? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it says
it
100K.
says it makes money. It says it makes money. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, 100K to 500K.
Damn.
Yeah, field canvasser in St. Louis, Missouri, but like,
Wow.
but on the other one, like it'll straight up tell you like, oh, this is what a cartel is. Like, you know, there's couriers, there's.
Let me go back down here. What is a cartel? Illegal position within a criminal organization. Dude, that is so ridiculous.
Yeah, it'll be like, oh yeah, these are the cities hiring for the cartel. This one could be a dangerous one. Crisis actor job, ZipRecruiter.
What does that mean?
Oh, crisis actor?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of conspiracies about how like events are faked. Like remember Alex Jones going against Sandy Hook?
Yeah.
That the people hired to put that on are crisis actors.
Oh, so it's like someone part of a conspiracy being hired to just be a part of the conspiracy.
Yeah, to fake event.
An event of some kind, like
Yeah.
a Jan 6th or something like that.
Yeah. But if you look it up, it's like, yeah, crisis actor jobs in Austin, Texas.
Wow. These actually might be kind of real.
No, if you click on it, like it'll tell you what a crisis actor is and that they're like used to
Care coordinator.
yeah, like obviously that's not it. But on the other thing, it's like a crisis actor is a performer who participates in simulated emergency scenarios for training purposes.
That sounds kind of professional, though.
Yeah, but a lot of people use it to be like, oh, well, they just hired a bunch of crisis actors to fake a shooting or whatever. So I could totally make a video of like those links of like, oh, ZipRecruiter's hiring crisis actors. You know, if I wanted to be deliberately misleading,
Like stoking a fire of.
yeah, being like, oh, like what's about to come up? Like if I was trying to be like clickbaity, but really it's just.
But these people wouldn't know that it's actually just ZipRecruiter being fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's just how the website works is that if the word crisis or actor is in a job listing, it'll just be like, oh yeah, we have a crisis actor job.
That is interesting. Yeah, you
can do cuck jobs.
Oh, that's a good one. Cuck jobs, ZipRecruiter. Cook jobs is what first came up. Did I spell this right?
CUCK. Yeah, work from home cuckold jobs near me.
Oh my god.
Before and after school cuckold jobs in Houston, Texas.
Why would they do this, dude?
Yeah, you can watch your wife get fucked from home.
Oh my god, dude. This shit is so ridiculous.
Yeah, part-time prostitution.
Work from home, cuckold jobs near me, remote sales coordinator. Dude, fucking.
Will it tell you what a cuckold is?
Let's see. What are some popular job titles related? Let's see. I don't think it does. Maybe not in this one.
It does give you like a big map of like, oh yeah, here
are the best cuckold positions and places to be a cuck. Let me go back down here. This one might do it. Need to be a before and after school pro. Oh, it switched it off.
Yeah.
It switched it off.
You can do pimp jobs.
Pimp. Pimp jobs.
Full-time pimp jobs now hiring 15
this
to 38
is less than
an hour.
Cartel and white people, I think.
Yeah,
white people job.
Yeah. According to ZipRecruiter, pimping ain't easy.
That would be so funny. Holy shit, if it said that.
What are full-time pimps? A full-time pimp is an individual who manages and controls sex workers, taking a portion of their earnings in exchange for providing protection, clients, or other services.
I love the first job it pulls up because it's like it's trying to like find the most real job to pull up and show someone that's actually looking at this.
Yeah.
And the closest thing it could find was a Starbucks barista. I think that's so funny.
in Van Nuys, California.
Yeah, it was like someone looking to be a pimp, hit him with the Starbucks barista in Van Nuys.
Top 10 types of full-time pimp jobs.
Dude, take me to nothing. Let's go. I love that it just takes you to nothing. That's so hilarious. It's like, yeah, we don't know.
It's got graphs. It's got cities. Assistant pimp.
Assistant pimp. Please take me to something. Restaurant cashier. What is an assistant pimp? An assistant pimp is an individual who supports or help a pimp in managing
operations of illegal prostitution.
That is so. I don't know what else it could have been, to be honest. That is so silly.
It's got pimp is an in-person position.
You got one more? Let's do one more. These are good.
I mean, there's torture jobs, fart jobs.
Okay, let's do fart job. That's so silly. Let's just do it. Fart jobs. 15 to 68. That's higher than pimp.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, you can make more per hour doing fart jobs.
Fart job is higher than pimp. That is so wild. That's crazy.
Oh, dude, assassination jobs, paid assassin jobs.
Oh, that's a good one. Hold on. What is a fart job? The term fart job does not refer to any recognized
job title. But it'll tell you, oh, how much do fart jobs pay per
Oh
hour?
my God. Everything is fake. It's so ridiculous, dude.
Yeah. A link for fart jobs near you.
Literally everything we do is fake. It's so crazy. That's so
But
silly.
dude, look at the assassin one pays pretty well.
Let me just go back to the assassin jobs.
Freelance assassination.
Yeah, this one's good. This one was up there with the cartel.
6 of the best types of assassination jobs in 2026.
Bro, what could it even pull up? This one is even...
Full-time assassination, executive assassination, on-call assassination.
What? Temporary assassination? What the fuck does that mean?
It's a temp job.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, for the racist one, it was like, oh, jobs people look up for racist jobs, urgently hiring. We need a racist right now.
Yeah.
We need somebody who's...
We need an on-call racist.
Look up the 69 to 346K assassination jobs.
SME instructor.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is, but let's see if it like gives you graphs and tells you what is an assassin. An assassin is a person who is hired and motivated to deliberately kill a specific individual.
Dude, that is so ridiculous that it does this. It's so stupid.
Dude, it did blowjobs. So that was
The blowjob one is peak.
dude. The blowjob one
peak.
was crazy. Top 5 best types of blowjobs.
That one is crazy. That's what's crazy is that every other website is doing that. It's something that every site must be doing in some capacity to just like you said, just build views and clicks and just farm it all. It's like, man, that's fucking sad.
Well, yeah, they care a lot more about getting you to click on the site than they do actually providing a service.
A service of any kind that matters.
The closest analogy I could come up with, it's like how guys will lie to a woman to get laid, and then when that woman finds out who the guy actually is, she leaves. So that's kind of like what those sites did to us. Like, oh, somebody's looking up blowjob ZipRecruiter. We'll tell them that we have all these resources.
We have opportunity and we have resources, and then we're all like, oh my God.
Yeah, the fact that we can get ZipRecruiter to give us links for assassin jobs, cartel jobs, blow jobs, samurai jobs, gladiator jobs, like
Makes you think just how many of these jobs are just fucking all bullshit. I don't know. I think it's hard enough to get a job these days anyway.
well, yeah, especially with that, because no matter what you type in on the internet, they'll be like, oh yeah, here's what you're looking for, even though it isn't.
Yeah, I feel like the best way to get a job is just to know somebody. I feel like going online and just randomly shooting a shotgun into this is just...
Yeah, it was giving you links of fart jobs near you.
It's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Every job I've ever gotten was always just someone I knew, and I was like, okay, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to do it.
It's how I get all my jobs nowadays with comedy and merchandising.
Yeah, you got to know people. The hardest thing is where do you go to get out and meet new people? That's the hardest thing. It's like, how do you get out and meet new folks? Which can be tough. That's why people buy like country club subscriptions and all that shit for like hundreds of thousands of dollars just so they can go and hang out at a bar and just brush shoulders with some rich people.
That's kind of like what people do with like sauna and ice baths. It's an expensive hobby for rich people to hang out.
To just hang out.
Yeah.
Someone was talking about it on some podcast I was watching about third places. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
They were like, the amount of third places is just disappearing.
Yeah.
And it's making it harder for people to just meet people naturally. But
I mean, yeah, that's why like pickleball is really popular right now. Like if you're a work from home person and you're in a city that's not the one you grew up in, it's like, yeah, you don't know anybody and you don't really have opportunities to go out and meet people.
yeah, comedy clubs is a good third place, but
That's for us. Like not everybody can do that.
true. But not a lot of people are brushing. You're not really brushing shoulders with like rich ass fucking people and job people at a comedy club. That's the thing.
Well, yeah,
too.
but like we riffed and now we're
That's true.
doing
And now we're here.
and I got to introduce what is a phenomenal idea. That I mean, it should blow up. That's so funny.
It is very funny. Even when you were showing me last night, I was like, that is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, it's hilarious that ZipRecruiter will do that. And unfortunately, like the best ones with like prostitution and blowjobs would probably just get flagged by the algorithm.
There must be a counter to it. Like that's the thing is that if they're gonna just flood it with all this bullshit, there's got to be something that says you're taking up too much bandwidth or some shit. Because think about the number of other dumb shit that we could have typed into there that isn't even funny. That's probably also on there, like ketchup. You could just put ketchup jobs.
Yeah.
Or bacon jobs or just any stupid
Child
word.
labor jobs.
Child labor job worked last night. Any stupid word. And it would be like, here's the whole thing. And that's existing somewhere on a server. That's nuts. That's crazy to me.
Well, they're inventing it. They're like, okay, we'll make this the link. And then, it's using water to generate it. But yeah, so, I mean, so many websites are doing that. Like I'll look up lyrics to songs and it'll be like, oh yeah, here's the song lyrics. And then I'll click on it. And they'll be like, well, when we get the lyrics, we'll put it here. But this is what happens when you're just trying to get the clicks when you don't have the substance.
They didn't even show you the song lyrics. It just was a link to song lyrics.
No, I mean, some of the songs I listen to, they're just that niche.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's some pretty niche shit you got.
Yeah, it sucks.
You have to go to the fucking singer and be like, "Yo, what were you saying? What are you saying in that?"
Yeah.
Is that how they do that when they make an album or a new song? Do they have to like physically write it out? Someone's got to type it.
I mean, that's how it used to be. When you would buy a CD, like inside the front sleeve would be a lyric.
Yeah.
Little booklet.
Yeah. Someone had to type it out.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, I mean, that's why people use AI now to just create bullshit AI music.
Yeah. You ever listen to AI music?
Oh, I'd like to think that I haven't, but so far I don't believe so.
You think that there's something out there that you like that you're like, damn, this was AI?
I mean, it's getting so good to like maybe, but I'm pretty sure that so far everybody I've listened to.
Yeah. I don't listen to enough music to even feel like I've fallen into that. If I ever listen to music anywhere, it's going to be in my car, and it's probably going to be like classical music.
Yeah.
Of some kind. But,
I mean, chances are if a band has an album out from like 2018, that it's not like an AI.
Do you listen to new bands?
Yeah.
Like what's the newest band?
I mean, newest band, this one's new to me. I think that they put out like an EP. Probably their first one was like after 2020, but Downswing. They're like a metalcore band.
Australia again?
I don't think so. I don't know where they're from, but they put out an album last year that was really good. And it's like, it's been a long time since I've liked an album front to back, but it was phenomenal.
Yeah, Downswing.
I still keep up with music and noise discovering.
That's never been something that I've ever done. I've never sat down and been like, I'm gonna find new music. That's never done. I've never done that.
Well, I either get recommended stuff, either like I use YouTube Music. It'll, just start playing other songs.
Right.
And I'll be like, oh, this is good. Or some pages I follow on YouTube, they'll be like, oh, like check this out or check that out, and so that's usually how I discover stuff. Or like my Instagram, I just get like a bunch of reels for
random music,
for bands and stuff like that.
That's what my sister's trying to do. She's in a band. She's trying to make reels for her music.
You see, everybody's having to do reels, and we were talking about this yesterday. Even Ice is like getting into the reels game. Like you just can't escape it. Like if there's any industry that shouldn't need to focus on their reels campaign and how to get views and hooks, like it should be federal law enforcement agents.
Well, even the president. I mean, I remember like during the election, the president was dumping. Like there were so many Donald Trump top 5 Aura Farm moments. Donald Trump, like there was all kinds of shit like that being flooded into the algorithm, and I was like, dude, this is just.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why. I mean, if the slop is getting popular, it's why the politicians are going to focus on slop because that's what's making moves.
Yeah, I don't even know who's watching TV anymore other than my parents. They still watch MSNBC, and I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
And even they just comment like what reels are going popular, what tweets are popping off, they're commenting on what the internet is talking about. That's
true. But sometimes like when I watch it, like even Fox News, MSNBC, whatever it is, I'm like, dude, these people are so like. This is ancient. What these people are like focusing on is just.
It's an old art form, yeah.
It's such an old art form, exactly.
Well, yeah, it's why the Washington Post laid off 300 people.
When you say art form, it's strange because it's journalism. It's not supposed to be, but it is kind of in that way an art form. It's someone presenting in a long form format on a certain medium.
Yeah, making an argument, certain editing techniques, ways of presenting information. And I was talking with my roommate about this because he like went on a date with a girl who was studying environmental science. She was like becoming like a writer for environmental science and just like studying soil.
Yeah.
It's going to be really difficult to be like the independent journalist about soil. Like, how are you going to make videos for that? Like, here's the truth behind silt in Maine, you know? Like,
dude, honestly, I could see it. I could totally see it, though.
What they're not telling you about red clay deposits in Ohio.
But I do see like some crazy hyper niche shit like that sometimes. Like I'll see people be like, what you never knew about like honeybee developers in like Idaho. And then it's just some lady talking about her job out there. And I'm like, I'm interested. I'm like, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
And if it's interesting enough, yeah, it might just catch a fucking stride, you know? But I want to know that where this goes next. Like we started with TV and then the phones came out and then it was like Vine and I guess Instagram, Facebook, which turned into videos being uploaded and now we can watch videos on our phone. Where does this go? You know what I mean? What's the next thing that's going to happen from this?
Well, I think people are reaching a level of burnout. I know like every generation says that, but like, you know, nobody had to medicate themselves because they watched too much TV.
Yeah.
Like that was a very small amount of people. Now people are so like burnt out and just feeling depressed all the time because the reels are just this like instant dopamine hit.
You think people are just going to like Jesus it and step away?
Well, I think as information and more people get educated about how it's just wrecking your attention span.
Right.
You know, that Netflix is having to tell movie producers like, hey, be sure to reiterate the plot every 15 minutes because people aren't listening.
Right.
Like an attention span that short starts to have negative consequences either for your job or, you know, your relationships. If you can't be present in the moment, that you can't have like a conversation with somebody without being on your phone.
Do you think for real that it is shortening our attention spans, or is that just something that we're saying? Do you feel like your attention span has been shortened by Instagram?
Yeah.
Really? I can't imagine that.
Dude, sometimes I'll be playing a video game with like YouTube like on in the background, just like some documentary, and I'll be checking my phone on like 3 screens. Like how much, like at a certain point, the answer is not more stimulus.
Yeah.
Like if somebody told you that, oh, I need to drink 12 beers to even feel a buzz, you wouldn't say, oh, well, have you tried 13 beers? Like at a certain point, it's like, hey, maybe you should take a break for a little bit.
And then go back.
Let your tolerance get up and then go back. Like there is a healthy way to use reels.
Yeah.
But it being on your phone all the time, like, you know, you're just sitting at a green light and you don't even realize that it, you know, it changed and now.
I don't know if it's shortening my attention span or I'm just more obsessed with looking at my phone is really what it comes down to. I'm definitely more obsessed with looking at my phone.
Well, that interrupts your attention.
I guess so.
Well, it's like how...
but I feel like...
But people can't even...
If I'm really attentive in something, I don't think my ability to focus... It's kind of like smoking a cigarette. Do you think smoking a cigarette is ruining your attention span, or are you just addicted to cigarettes?
Well, it does both. I mean, there's some people like in the middle of sex are just thinking about smoking a cigarette rather than being in the moment.
But we don't call it that. We call it addiction to cigarettes.
It's still affecting your attention span.
I guess. But then at this one, everyone seems more upset about the fact that it's affecting our attention span and less upset about the fact that it's addictive. I feel like it's more addictive. You know what I mean?
Well, people are now you now have to present information within a minute in order for people to listen.
Right.
And that is a very inaccurate way to display information. Like it's good for humor, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't. a lot of things require a long form discussion.
But I would also argue that if you can't make it even remotely interesting in a minute, it's like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? I think that and this is me playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I would say that there is a benefit to this. It's basically teaching everyone on the earth, like, hey, we got to get to the point quick because something else more important is going to come over and take your attention span. I think there is a benefit to that because there have been, when we were being a kid and you're sitting in class and it's just like the lecture's boring as hell and you're falling asleep.
Yeah.
Paying more attention isn't always a good thing. It's like, well, maybe it should be more exciting. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the teacher's fault a little bit.
Well, yeah. There is that, but I think we're reaching a point to where, I mean, I guess it could get more brain rotted than this.
Yeah. We could get more brain rotty.
But I mean, it doesn't get much shorter than Vine in 7 seconds.
Vine was ultimate brain rot, and it didn't even last. We had to take a step back.
I think that's like, hey, like this is way too short. This is so not enough.
Yeah.
You need a different thing every 7 seconds in order to keep you on it. Mm-hmm. And also just like with the ZipRecruiter thing we were talking about, like their focus is just to get you to click, like to just hook you in, and like then they can't deliver. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's why a lot of the shit on TikTok is just like, hey, like grab attention, hold it as long as humanly possible using all these attention tricks.
Yeah.
And then deliver nothing. And it's just like, well, why the fuck did I even sit through that?
They got good at the tricks, but then they had no substance. I mean, when I started comedy, we always made fun of the Vine stars that could pack a room out with seats, but then they would get on stage and just, they never did stand-up comedy, so they were bad at it, but they could sell tickets. Yeah. But now pretty much every institution that was cultivating talent is gone, except for like Kill Tony and Nate Land. In terms of like discovering new talent and giving those people an audience.
You mean like a late night show or something?
Yeah, like late night doesn't do it anymore. You used to be able to do late night and then you could tour the country doing all the clubs, at least like the small rooms, which is, it's a decent living when you can sell those out. But now it's either just Kill Tony, Nate Land, or you have to figure out reels or an online strategy, because even like agencies, they want to see how many followers you have. Like you kind of have to make yourself before they'll even look at you, which stinks because now the people that are higher up are just the people who figured out the internet and not the people who are good.
Right.
At stand-up comedy. And a lot of the comedy purists who are like, oh, well, I shouldn't have to do that. It's like, well, now you're depriving people of like actually good stand-up because you don't want to figure out the catchy, clickbaity things.
Where do you think you stand?
Well, I'm trying to figure out the social media. I've always just been like comedy and like, let's just, focus on making good jokes and stuff. But now I'm like, okay, well, now I just need to keep pumping out videos on my channel to get more followers. So that way clubs will book me for like headlining gigs and stuff like that. Yeah.
I think there's definitely a middle ground. Like the comedy purism, I think doesn't, because then what you're basically saying is like, I have one talent and I'm really good at that one thing. I shouldn't be good at anything else. And it's like, yeah, but the world is moving around you, you know? So it's like, you got to kind of stay up to beat. But I do understand also, like, you could be good at everything except the actual thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, then what the fuck are you doing? Like there's got to be a balance there, you know?
Yeah. Well, when people buy tickets to a comedy show, I think that they're assuming, oh yeah, this person knows how to do stand up.
Right.
And not, oh yeah, this person just found a front-facing video strategy that worked well.
Right.
You can be good at both, but typically, especially in the very early days, it was just the people wanting to be influencers rather than comedians.
Right.
But then it's like, okay, well, how do I monetize my following? Oh, you do a live show at a...
I feel it was probably even worse back then. I don't know because I wasn't doing it back then, but I'm assuming it was much worse back then because they were the first people to do that, where they blew up on the internet and they were like, well, let's do this now. And then it didn't work. Where I feel like more people nowadays are probably like, well, that's been done enough, and there's been enough people that have been through that they probably understand, like, okay, you got to be doing everything.
Yeah.
But, it is difficult. It is difficult. What else, dude? Let's get off algorithm talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk. What are we talking about? What else is going on? We got any other things?
I mean, I pulled the Ted Cruz and I escaped the winter storm.
I saw you went to San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your hometown. Mm-hmm. Do anything fun? Do anything crazy?
Well,
Was it cold there?
No. Cold for San Diego, which is warm and a gorgeous weather anywhere else.
Yeah. How cold was it?
I mean, during the day, 65. At night, 40.
That's kind of cold.
For San Diego.
San Diego, yeah.
I think, like Chicago and Minnesota had finally cracked 25 degrees. So they would love a 60-degree day.
Yeah. I've been to San Diego a couple times. I loved it.
It's great.
It's amazing.
Yeah, the Mexican food's fantastic.
Expensive as holy shit, though.
The rent and gas. That's why moving here, I'm like, oh my God, I can pay so little for rent. Mm-hmm. Everybody who's like from Austin thinks it's like really expensive. And I'm like, well, from where I'm from, I was paying $900 a month to have 2 roommates and we all shared 1 bathroom.
That sucks. If you could live anywhere outside the country, where would it be?
I really haven't been outside the country to...
Been to Canada?
I mean, yeah, but that's barely outside the country.
If you had to guess, just from your perception of that country, where would you be like, "Ooh, I could be comfortable there"? Maybe. For me, it's Japan.
I mean, I hear that a lot. I mean, I'd want the weather to be nice, but I mean, for me, the only reason I live here is because of comedy, so that very much is a factor.
Comedy's out of the picture.
Yeah, then I'm a totally different person.
Okay, how about this? If you weren't American, what's the next best comedy scene outside of the United States and Canada? I guess it's just going to be London, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess, the UK.
You got to go to England.
Yeah.
Living in England wouldn't be that bad. I would do that.
I mean, it depends. I mean, I hear like they're pretty tight on like the speeding laws. Like if you go like 1 kilometer an hour over the speed limit,
you're fucked.
They actually enforce it.
Yeah. They do that in Brazil, but they don't have cops there. They just have like speeding traps everywhere.
Yeah.
So everybody's driving the speed limit until they see a speeding trap, then they floor it because they know there won't be one for a while, and then when they see one, they slow it down.
Yeah.
But it's very strict there on like the number of speeding traps and cameras they have all over the place.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for, I think James McCann has the bit. He's like, oh, everywhere else the speed limit limits the speed.
Yeah.
In the United States, it just tells you what the pussies will be driving.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, just like growing up, I comfortably drive 15 miles per hour over the speed limit.
Yes, dude.
Which, I mean, that passes the threshold of a speeding ticket that then like becomes like reckless driving. But everybody's doing it. Everybody's going 55 and a 40.
Sometimes when I'm driving late at night, and if I've had a beer, I'm like, I have to drive kind of fast. Because if you're driving the speed limit, I feel like it's more suspicious in the middle of the night. Do you ever think that?
I mean, if your car isn't taken care of, you'll probably catch some attention. But if your like car looks good and it's clean and all the lights are good, the license plate isn't taped to it, or
that's the big thing. I'm always like, if I'm driving at night at the speed limit, I feel like that's more weird.
I don't see anybody pulled over here in Texas.
I've been pulled over twice. One of them was egregious. I was going like 85 in a 60. And then the other time...
Did they give you a ticket for that?
Yeah, I got a ticket. And the other time, what did I get the second time? I think I ran a light. This was when I was like 18.
Yeah.
And I got a warning on that one. And I was speeding in a construction zone once. I got a ticket for that too.
I got pulled over once on the way back from Houston, got caught in a speed trap, and then the guy just let me go when he found out I wasn't drunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What time was it?
I was like late at night.
Yeah. He's like, damn, I was trying to get a drunk one.
Yeah, because like just on the route from Houston to Austin, there is a part like on the 71 where it'll be like 70 miles per hour. and then it'll be like, oh, 60 miles per hour up ahead, and they'll be like 35 miles. Like you just have to come to
You have to slam it. Yeah,
you have to be aware, and you have to like hit the brakes pretty hard.
They do that out there. I think they do it on purpose too. People say they make money off that shit, so they're just like doing it on purpose.
Yeah. I mean, here I like that there's no red light cameras. California had those for a little bit, but then those got ruled unconstitutional.
Did you hear about that spray paint you can put on your fucking license plate and it like blurs it for cameras?
Yeah, but then cops will notice that. And then
Is that real?
I think so.
Because I would put that shit on my car all day and ride on the toll during the day.
Yeah, I mean, it just becomes reflective. So when that flash happens, it just becomes super bright. There's materials like that are clear.
And it's like, how often would cops really see that shit? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when they're behind you and their brights are just super reflecting off of your...
They'd probably be like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
But if it's a spray, I feel like you could be like, I don't know, I didn't do that. If it's an actual plastic...
Yeah, no, I mean, a spray, like they're going to... Unless you just bought the car.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, it was the previous owner. You know what I mean?
But I feel like you can always just play dumb with the spray. It's like anyone could be walking around with a spray and spraying shit.
Have you seen all that? Like, playing dumb doesn't expunge you from the law.
I
Like,
mean,
that's not...
guess, but like, so you're telling me I could take one of those spray cans
Yeah.
and just run through a fucking parking garage and hit every single car.
Well, then so many people get pulled over for that. They'd be like, hey, we think a guy's doing this. But if you just did one.
If I just did one, that guy's fucked.
Yeah.
But how often is there a cop actually driving right behind you being like, my shit's reflecting right back at me? I don't know. I think I could pull it off.
It depends on the cop.
I think I could pull it off.
Yeah.
I want to buy it. I'm thinking of doing it.
I only take the toll when I'm driving to Houston,
Yeah.
and it's not that much.
Yeah. I take the tolls. Well, because I live out here and there's a toll at 183, which is the fastest way downtown. So I'm always like, God, I have to go through this fucking toll.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a little bit of a spray, dude.
You'd have to do it for the front and the back.
That's true. But I mean, the front would be safer. I think the back. Well, then if you're driving at night and his brights are right on you,
Yeah.
then he'd be like, "What's up with that guy?" That would be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But driving during the day, I think you could get away with it.
Yeah, but then whatever you're paying for the paint, and then whatever it costs to reapply it every so often, you might as well just pay for the toll.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
There's also like I would like some kind of gadget that just like brings out the plastic when I push a button. It just goes, ooh. And
Some people have that.
dude,
Yeah.
that's the move.
Yeah.
Is a little button and then it just, and then whenever you don't want it, put it away. That's the fucking move. Dude.
Yeah.
That would be good. That's smart. I had a bunch of laundry detergent explode in my trunk yesterday. And now we're talking about cars. I was thinking about it. And it's just like a fucking mess back there.
But your car smells good.
Dude, it smells so good. There was a girl in my car the other day. She was like, "You keep it clean in here." I was like,
Yeah. I do.
"Hell yeah, I do, dude."
Just don't open the trunk.
Yeah, don't open the trunk. Looks like an alien exploded back there. It's fucking nuts, dude. But
Yeah, it looks like an alien took a fat shit.
it just popped. Yeah, very fragrant detergent.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Shit, dude. What else?
Yeah, I went home. Oh, yeah, I didn't even, when I got to my parents' house, my mom answered the door. I surprised her. She was like in tears. I'm like, what's going on? She goes, oh, Andrew, well, you're just in time. We just put the dog down. And I was like, you're kidding. And my dog was just dead on the table. Like they just put the dog down. The vet like just left.
What?
Yeah.
When you just got home from?
Yeah. It was the first thing I did when I got to San Diego was that I got to see my dead dog.
Oh my God.
And then I got to bury it in the backyard.
What a terrible homecoming. That's insane.
I know. I was like, oh, I mean, it was a long time coming.
Good to see you too.
The dog was 18 years old.
So you got it when you were in high school?
Yeah. 2008.
God damn.
Yeah, I had like 6 rat terriers growing up, and that was the last of them.
You buried it in the backyard?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird to do that, isn't it?
Not when you have property.
I mean, though, like...
It's not a rental.
Here's my thought process. You dig a hole in the backyard. Now
Yeah.
you dig up your grass. It's like, all right, it's not great. And you put it back there. Put the grass over it. Doesn't that patch get kind of like wormy? You know what I mean? Doesn't it get kind of buggy over there? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a 4-acre property.
Okay, that's a big property.
Yeah, you do real estate, you know.
Yeah, that's big. That's a big old piece of land. But still, that's like
And they have like horses and
in San
other
Diego.
animals. My parents live pretty inland. They're not like in the city.
I was like, damn, they have some money then, dude. Holy shit.
They did well for a bit, but then the 2008 financial crisis happened, and my dad was a real estate agent. So we just built this like big old house, and my dad thought, "Oh, I'm going to keep making this money." And then the crash happened, and then he never quite made as much money after
Yeah,
that.
I think you told me that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. What's he do now?
I mean, he's still doing like real estate part time, but now he's like realizing I'm never going to get this, ship back on track.
Get that bag again.
I got to figure out how to take the money I do have and make it stretch for the rest of my life while still like he wants to leave, money behind for his kids.
Right. That's almost how I felt about mortgage. I made some good money during the mortgage thing, but now I'm like, it's just nothing. So I was like, shit, I got to do something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, that can happen.
Yeah, it definitely overextended. Probably could have had a smaller house, and then we could have been lifestyle. They say like your house rich, but lifestyle poor. So it was definitely a lot of that. And then we had a bunch of old family money that you think is going to last a long time, but
Doesn't.
and then it does not.
And they don't want to just get like regular corporate jobs because that blows.
Well, I mean, now my dad's like 68 years old.
Yeah,
So
he's like, I'm not going to do that.
yeah, he's kind of like aged out of that. My mom's turning 63 this year. So they're like, all right, well, how do we downsize? How do we, my dad's thinking of like where to invest money. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You ever think about your retirement, what you would do?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
The world already looks so different from when we were in school. Like every job, when they ask kids, like, oh, what do you want to do when you grow up? Like by the time they grow up, every job that exists is going to be
Gone.
Is like way different unless you're like a plumber, electrician.
Right. That was the luxury of living in the past, is that you could just do what your dad did what his dad did and what his dad did, like blacksmithing. Like that was just like a fucking
And that became your
career.
last name.
Yeah, it became your last name. It was
Yeah.
like, this guy does this shit. That's
Yeah.
what he's good at.
Yeah.
It's in their blood. And then all that shit just goes away, and it's like, fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah, well, I mean, we live in the fastest timeline. Like, I think that the gap between bronze swords and iron swords is greater than iron swords and nuclear bombs.
Yeah, it's exponential.
Yeah.
It's just like speeding through so fast. Every time you get good at something, it disappears, then you got to get good at something else.
Yeah, like they were telling everybody learn to code just like 5 years ago.
Bro, and that shit got just destroyed.
It's cooked. Yeah.
It's cooked. It's completely gone.
So
And think about the amount of people that like spent hours learning C++ or anything like
Python,
that. Python, and now you can just plug that shit into ChatGPT and it does it immediately.
yeah. So it's definitely making me feel not so bad about my choices to just do stand up and now the merchandising. And
Well, I think comedy and like the merchandising, it's so human that it's like you can't get a robot. You can't say robot be funny. It won't do it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It has to be a creative and ingenuitive idea. So I feel like that's going to stick around. The problem is it's not like that's making a stupid amount of money right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you can like really move tickets. And,
Yeah. Like the people that are making the big bucks and their jobs are pretty secure, I mean, are probably still like people who run companies in like the financial sector, all these people doing that. Like doctors are probably getting nervous right now. Probably not lawyers. I feel like lawyers are probably going to be good.
No, because I mean, every entry level job where you would just review casework
Is
like
gone.
that's all AI.
Right.
You just need somebody to basically proofread the AI. And like AI can read x-rays, and then you just need a human to like double check just to make sure that it's not.
But that double check is still important. I feel like the lawyer job is still going to be more important, or not. It's still going to survive, but I think doctor is just so, like, you could plug symptoms into a fucking thing and it will just be like, this is your problem.
Well, I think just because, you know, for every crime you have a right to an attorney in a trial, I think there'll still be the same number of that.
Yeah.
But everything that's basically back of house,
The grunt work,
that's going to just get cleaned out.
that's going to get cleaned out.
Yeah.
But again, that still implies there will be lawyers around. I don't see that for doctors. It's like the grunt work for doctor is, you know, I guess like people doing the residencies, dealing with like standard cases that come into the ER, stuff like that. But then the big stuff is niche specialty, like the front line of diseases and things. And I
you
guess
still need
that
people
will be
to
around.
research. Yeah.
You'll need people to research and shit, but the bulk of doctoring is the first half, which is just making sure people are alive and getting the right treatment, which I think is, you could definitely have a machine do that pretty easily.
Yeah. Well, there's some people trying to create like medical AI, whatever. People are getting their blood work done, and you know, it's like spitting out results and like telling you how to like shape your diet. So there's a lot of preventative.
It'd be cheap too, I bet.
I mean, cheaper than paying a person to do it. So like on one hand, it's like cool because it's easier to be healthy and it's easier to get that information and to create a plan that works for you. But on the other hand, and I really don't see this happening anytime soon, that so many people are healthy that there's less of a need for doctors. I don't see that happening at all.
You don't think that doctors are going to lose their job in any capacity?
Well, I don't think enough people are going to get healthy for doctors to lose their jobs. Because like 50% of like hospital visits are for chronic diseases relating to obesity and smoking.
I don't think that doctors are going to lose their job. I think, well,
less patients, less.
I don't think they're going to be less patients. I think there's just going to be less need for some of the lower end doctors.
Yeah.
Like there are so many times where I'm like, I go to the doctor and I say, I have a cough, I have this. And he goes, you have this, take this. That's going to go away.
Yeah.
Because now you could just be like, you know, AI, tell me what, I have this. Can I get a subscription for that? And you'll be like a specific medical AI where you could be like, he can maybe even give you prescriptions.
I mean, there's like call on doc. I don't think that the regulations are ever going to permit AI writing prescriptions for you.
I think the lobbyists would never permit that. I think the doctor lobby would be like, absolutely not, because the amount of jobs lost would be insane.
Well, not just job loss, but people abuse. Like they'll probably allow it for some drugs that you can't abuse. But you know, like ADHD medication, you were able to get that online like during COVID, but then they realized like, oh, people are really abusing this.
Yeah, and then it's also, how do you prove to an AI that you actually have those symptoms?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd have to go to an official place.
I mean, I use call on doc for a lot of stuff if I know I just need like antibiotics. You know, I'll shoot him a message about that.
When did you get antibiotics? What was the last time?
I forget when. Unfortunately, it would not let me do it for Montezuma's Revenge that I got from Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
I really wish I could have just done that on an online appointment because I knew exactly that was my problem.
Yeah. Well, if you got like an STD, you would think that it would give it to you for an STD.
Yeah, but you know, you need an official diagnosis. It was funny. I went to get like an STD test, and they were like, "Oh, do you want to do a telehealth appointment?" And I'm like, "Oh, do I send the doctor a picture of my dick? Like, is that what I'm supposed to?" Then your girlfriend's like, "Who are you sending dick pictures to?" Like, it's my doctor.
It's my doctor. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Just to, like you said, just be like, send them the videos, and then one person just kind of looks over and be like, "That's good. Give them a prescription."
Yeah,
and then you just show that to something to get what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there's like some drugs that'll be good for. But for others, it's like you're just really going to need a person. I think like the really dystopian future is that only rich people can afford inhuman experiences. like in-person experiences. Like the only.
You think that would be the most valuable?
I think this is maybe like where the future's going, is that only, rich people can afford to have their kids taught by an actual person and not a AI teacher.
But would you want to?
What do you mean? Well, would you want to have it in person? Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like in the future, the AI would be better.
Well, you think, but right now there's kids that are like, why do I need to learn how to read when the AI will read it to me?
It's a good point. It's kind of the calculator thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do I need to learn math if I have a calculator?
If the calculator can do it, and it's like, well, it's to train your brain like muscles. Your brain isn't going to develop if you can't read.
Right.
And then you're back to the Stone Age.
Man, I agree with it, but I also disagree with it because it's like I think reading is necessary for sure.
Yeah.
But the math thing, I'm like, man, we do have a lot of motherfuckers that know how to do math. We have a lot of computers that can do it, but you do need it's like a giver. It's like a giver.
It's not about knowing how to do math. It's about like exercising your brain, challenging it with.
But wouldn't it be better to focus on something else other than math if math is already done? You know what I mean?
It's just training your brain to focus on problem solving and revolving numbers.
Right.
So like some basics, like,
basic math.
Not everybody needs to know how to do calculus.
Right.
But, having to wait for somebody to pull out a calculator on a basic multiplication problem, like 12 times 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone should be able to know how to do that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like the 12 by 12 times table is
not that bad.
That's like second grade.
But I mean, we're talking, maybe calculus in school. We were all like part of algebra or something like that. That's where I'm like, is this?
I think algebra is maybe something everybody should learn, but like algebra 2, no.
Yeah.
I think everybody should take a statistics course.
Yep, that's a good one. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, just especially with the online environment, knowing how statistics can be manipulated.
Right.
That's an amazing like skill to have.
Yeah. Reading, I think, is, I don't know. I kind of dog on reading a little bit. I think if you have a thing that can read to you, wouldn't that be, I mean, some people just enjoy reading. I don't know. The reading one gets to me because it's like if you could just have something read at you quick and you would get the same experience.
Well, and it's like audiobook versus an actual book.
Exactly, yeah.
But like I can read very well for information. I can't read for fun.
Neither can I.
At all.
I hate it. And some people would say that makes me stupid, and I disagree. I think it's because there's just an easier way of consuming this information. And if I'm sitting there reading, it's like...
Well, I wonder if the reason you don't like it is the same reason I don't like it.
Okay,
so here's the reason I don't like it.
Okay.
They say when two people read a book that they get different interpretations for the book, and that's like what makes book clubs fun. It's like, oh, how did you interpret this?
Right.
That subjectivity confuses me, and I don't know what to make of what I'm reading.
You're reading a book and you recognize that you are interpreting it in a subjective way, and that confuses you.
Well, no. I'm trying to interpret it, but I don't know what they mean because it's subjective and there's multiple ways to interpret it.
Oh, so when you're reading, you're like, this could be interpreted in many ways.
Yes.
And I'm confused now.
Yeah. So like, if it's like, oh, she stirred the coffee slowly, I'm like, okay, well, how slowly? And I start like playing all the speeds.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Like
you're like locked in on the relativity of it all.
Yeah. So like when you put your credit card in the machine and it says remove quickly, I was removing that shit so fast.
That is so funny.
Because I didn't know how quickly. Like it's not specifying.
It's not specifying. Yeah.
And like in chemistry class, like the sink would say like, oh, like don't drink the water. And I'd be like, okay, well, how serious is that?
Can I drink some?
No, like if I'm washing my hands and like a little like splashes like into my mouth.
Oh, I got you.
Do I need to call poison? Like,
yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, how much do not drink? And like with medicine, when it says take with food, I'm like, okay, well, how much food? And because like I need like it trips me up, so it makes it impossible for me to enjoy a book.
You sound anal,
dude. Dude. That's why, dude. Texting is absolutely atrocious for me.
I'll be there soon. You're like, how fucking soon are you going to be here?
Well, when you know the person, it's easier to make sense of it. Like, but for like online dating, when you're just texting somebody you've never met, I'm like, oh, I have no idea what you mean about like any of this, and how I feel kind of changes how I'm interpreting.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
I have
because in a movie, when you're watching a movie, you know how fast he's stirring the coffee because you're seeing it.
You can see it. You can hear it. So I liked audiobooks a lot more because when somebody was angry, the person reading it would sound angry. And I would be like, they're that angry.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, oh, so-and-so like yelled angrily, I'm like, okay, well, how loud?
You know, this is interesting. Do you think so? Women enjoy books a lot more than men do.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of that interpretation. They're able to be like, I'm going to just interpret this in any way that I want to interpret it.
And they feel comfortable being like, oh yeah, how I interpret it is how it is.
Is how it is.
Yeah.
Whereas a man, we're like, well, like, this isn't enough. You know what I mean? It's just not enough. You got to be more. Because I think now that you put it this way, that actually might be why I don't like reading.
Yeah.
It's because when I'm reading, I'm like, this is just, you're putting a lot of this on me to make me figure out how this is going.
Yeah.
And it's tiring. You know what I mean? When you watch a movie, it's like, oh, there we go. Someone just shows you what's happening.
Yeah.
And it's like, here we go. We're just moving now.
Yeah, it's not up to interpretation.
It's not up to me to like fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
But I think women like that more, to be like, ooh, I'm going to fill in the blanks here and kind of make this my own little thing. It's more personal. It's more intimate.
Yeah.
And we don't like that. It's like, no, this isn't enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I need tone of voice, I need body language, I need facial expressions to like really understand what you're saying. I have text conversations with 0 people. I go, hey, it's for like setting up plans, like, hey, what's your address? What time are we meeting? Very objective things. Like I can read scientific studies.
Right.
That I understand because it's not
up to interpretation.
Yeah.
And dude, this is exactly why I think people, if I am reading, it's gonna be nonfiction.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like, here is facts that you need to hear. Like this is just facts.
This is World War II.
This is World War II. Yeah, exactly. They did this, they did this, they did this. There's no like, subjective qualities to it, like you were saying.
Yeah.
But in a fiction story, there's a lot of that. It's kind of like you're imagining the story.
You have to invent a whole world, and some people enjoy that. But for me, I just go, well, there's a million ways to interpret this, and then I just overthink the hell out of it, and then I can't enjoy it.
That's interesting. That's a good way of putting that.
Yeah,
because that is true. That is fun.
Yeah.
That is
so.
Cool.
I mean, it's frustrating.
That's better than telling people I just don't like reading, because I look like a dumbass every time I say that. But I just don't like reading.
Yeah.
I just don't like it. I'm like, why not just make a fucking movie out of this?
I can read for information very well.
Yeah.
But I can't read for fun because I overthink it, because there's so much subjectivity in many ways to interpret it that I never just go, okay, well, yeah.
Especially fiction. Anytime I'm reading fiction, I'm like, oh my God, like this is just, it's too much. Just make a fucking movie. It is just the time commitment itself. I'd rather sit here and be like, okay, here are the images. That seems like a better way of doing it.
Yeah, it's like faster information. Like, okay, I can hear how loud they are. I can see the colors of the clothes they're wearing. And, when you're just saying it all, like, oh, it's a deep red. I'm like, all right, well, which, just like unimportant details.
Details.
But it just, it trips me up.
But I think some people like that. Some people are like, no, that is the thing that makes reading so good, is that it is like an imagination thing that you can kind of be a part of.
Dude, it took me like way too long, like for like on ibuprofen, it says like, oh, don't take more than 4 a day. I was like, oh, is the 5th gonna kill you? Because like they don't specify that it's just, oh, you're just gonna have some like minor irritation. It just goes, don't do that. I'm like, oh shit. So I would be like really worried about.
Don't take with alcohol.
Oh yeah. Like they don't describe like, oh yeah, it's just not good to do that like long term.
Yeah.
That there's actually a lot more leeway, but it just goes, don't do more than this. I'm like,
I feel that way about expiration dates. Like on food.
Yeah.
Anytime I see an expiration date, there are some people who, if it gets even close to the date, they're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And then there are some people who on the day, they're like, it's done.
Dude, somebody, I forget the name of them, but they have a great bit about it. they're like, oh yeah, sell by date. That's not even talking to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's like, hey, we need to sell this by.
We need to sell this by is something completely different.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's all kind of bullshit. Like that, because the Best Buy date
Best Buy is not expired.
is not expired. It's just Best Buy that date. But if it says expired by,
Yeah.
I still think that can be bullshit, because I think what that means is what they might be doing is, how about we make that number lower and we make the product something like ketchup where you're not burning through it that fast.
Yeah.
So they make the time frame weird.
Yeah.
So that when you're halfway through the bottle, you're like, oh, it's expired. I might as well buy another one. And then you throw that one out, and then you pay more money to buy another one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's got to be something like that going on with food, where you're telling me that it's done, but it's not. You're doing that because you want me to buy more of your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen a picture. It's a guy with like Himalayan sea salt, and it says like, "Oh, Best Buy this date."
Oh,
It's like,
I see
yeah,
that.
250 million year old salt expires tomorrow.
I saw that on Instagram the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a common thing. I think that there is something to that. I've always thought like, the people who make recipe books, they could make so much money if they made recipes that used entire ingredients.
What do you mean?
Like, you go to the store, you buy a thing of yogurt, a thing of cheese, an onion, a cucumber, and it uses all of it so that way you don't have any left over after you've made the dish.
The problem is that every grocery store across the country is selling different size portions of products.
But
so
if
if you
you
made
could-
a
if you
super
could-
niche like that,
If you could be like, oh, you just need, like, if they sold things in that amount, because I'm trying to like make fresh food, and it'll be like, oh yeah, you use like this much cucumber, and you buy a cucumber at the store, and it's like, okay, well now what do I do with the rest?
the rest of the cucumber. That is a massive problem. That is a big problem for sure. I have that problem too, where I'm like, I make a dish and then I have lingering cheese or lingering, like you said, vegetable, and I'm like, well, now I have this random bullshit, and there's no dish to bring all this together. But if someone was like, this dish, you get one onion, one cucumber, one this, one that, and then boom, that's a meal for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That would be genius.
Or like, okay, you can make this with it, and then with your leftover stuff, you can also make this other dish. Just something to where you use up the entire container, so that way you don't have like half a container of sour cream.
I think in all of my life, one of the most difficult things that I'm still learning how to do all the time is food efficiency. It's so difficult to be 100% efficient with your food.
Yeah.
With everything else, you can get pretty close, like power consumption,
Yeah.
fucking water. Like you can get really close. But food, it's like it's never, I'm throwing away food all the time. I fucking hate it.
It's hard if you don't have the mind where you can just eat the same thing day after day after day.
Right.
I can eat the same meal every day, and I'm good. Like, I enjoy what I eat.
I'm cycling like 4 or 5 meals right now. I got what do I got? I got rotisserie chicken, and then I buy chicken breast, and then I buy usually one like cheap cut of steak, and then I buy sausages, and I freeze all the meats, and then I just kind of pull them out and make some kind of like rice chicken, pasta, and then I'll do like a teriyaki one of the chicken or steak, and then I'll go back to rice chicken, and I'll just kind of cycle through those 3 meals, which is enough for me. But even then, I'm not quite as efficient as I could be. I could be better, and it bothers the fuck out of me. Because again, I'm throwing away food all the time. I started buying the $1 milks because that was the big one that would fuck me up. Because I don't drink milk.
Yeah.
But I need it a little bit every now and then for a cocktail or like
milk for a cocktail.
White Russians. I love White Russians.
He's just cranking out White Russians.
Dude, I fucking love White Russians. So I put milk in a cocktail for sure.
Yeah.
White Russians or like mac and cheese or some kind of like pasta dish that needs some milk in there, little cream. So I buy like a tiny little, because I was so tired of buying a jug of milk and being like, I'm not going to fucking use all this.
Yeah.
So there's some things like that I'm getting good at.
Yeah.
But it's still a pain in the fucking
ass.
ass.
Like celery, like even the smallest amount of celery you buy.
You're buying celery?
Yeah.
That's where you're fucking up, dude. Don't buy celery.
But what if you need celery?
Why are you need celery? What are you eating celery for?
Tuna salad?
Bro. No. Don't do celery. Tuna is good with celery, but celery I just feel like is a waste of money. It's water. It's just a crunch.
Yeah. It's fiber.
Put some carrots in that shit, bro.
Carrot and tuna salad?
Yeah, I think that would be better than celery. Celery is nothing. Carrot is fiber and the C stuff, the vitamin.
Yeah, carotene.
Yeah.
Good for your eyes.
I think that would be better than fucking. I think celery is the worst vegetable there is. If I'm being completely honest, I think that's the number one worst one.
Worst vegetable?
Yeah. What would you say?
Eggplant.
Eggplant's fucking incredible,
You eat eggplant?
dude. Yeah, dude.
No.
A
Bullshit.
berinjella? Hell yeah, dude.
What is a berinjella?
It's the Italian word for eggplant. Berinjella.
There's not an eggplant.
There's not an eggplant in there.
That's what I'm calling you out on your shit right now.
No,
There's
but
other
dude,
than
if you
eggplant.
had grilled eggplant is fucking unbelievably good.
It can be, yeah.
Dude, it's fucking
I
good.
think it goes like in a ratatouille or something like that.
You can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Little sliced pieces of eggplant, little salt, olive oil. Dude, grill that bitch up. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
You're just not fucking with eggplant. The thing is, celery, you can't do that. You can't grill a celery. Have you done it?
Grilled celery. Could you imagine?
I couldn't. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, celery is specifically just a vehicle to get sauce into your.
Exactly.
It's a scoop.
It's fucking. That's all that's supporting that garbage vegetable is the way that it was shaped. Everything else about it is trash.
Yeah.
The taste alone of a celery, when you eat a celery alone, is it not kind of bad?
Well, you don't. Everything alone kind of sucks.
A carrot alone?
Carrots, apples. I mean, yeah. Besides fruits, but like a lot of things.
Name something else alone that you're like, that does blow.
I mean, yeah. Chicken without seasoning. Any meat without seasoning sucks.
I don't know, dude.
You're showing your white side right
bro,
now.
you
If
get
you're
a
like
good cut of meat. You could have it's gonna be pretty good.
no seasoning.
No seasoning. Good cut of steak. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It needs seasoning.
Chicken would be rough. Chicken would be tough.
All meat without seasoning. You need seasoning.
Dude, I think a good steak, if you were just doing this for science purposes, you should put seasoning on your steak. I will say this, but it's a good cut of steak. I think it would still be fucking delicious.
By itself?
By itself. Its salt is superior for sure. Dude, you could get a cut of steak and put a little bit of salt on it and it would be incredible.
That's seasoning.
I know. But I'm saying if you just skipped out on the salt, it would still be really good.
No.
It's still better than celery. We're comparing it to celery, dude. Celery alone is shit.
Well, yeah, you don't eat it by itself.
What do you? That's my point. Is that it sucks. It is shit. The only thing that is keeping it afloat is its shape, as you said, and something that you're dipping it in.
Yeah.
That is a cop-out to me. This thing is a parasite of vegetables.
That's every vegetable. That's broccoli.
It lives up. No, broccoli is incredible.
By itself?
Broccoli is good. You could, if you had grilled broccoli.
That's the thing. You're doing a thing to it. The metric is by itself.
Okay. Chicken raw, you're not eating that. You're at least grilling it. Even the steak, you're going to grill it. I'm talking just cooking. The bare minimum is cooking, okay? We're cooking a broccoli stick. It's going to be good.
Grilled broccoli?
Boiled broccoli. It will be good with a little bit of steak. You ever had broccoli in one of those little charcuterie boards and it's like a little piece of broccoli? I eat those all the time.
Yeah, but you dip it in something.
You can, but it would still be good.
By itself? No.
Yes, by itself it would be.
No.
Dude.
You're crazy.
Dude. We're not seeing eye to eye. An onion.
Dude, onions by itself would be crazy bad.
Grilled onion, the little grilled onions that go on top of a steak, I would eat that shit alone all day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just mentioned doing other things to it, grilling it, putting it on its...
I said, dude, if you grilled or boiled a celery, it would still be shit. It's still shit. Tell me I could, dude. Do you have celery on you? If we grill...
Celery at home.
Dude, if I grilled or boiled celery right now and we ate it, we'd be like, you know what this is? It's trash.
Garbage.
It's
Yeah.
fucking garbage,
Are there
dude.
even grilled celery recipes?
Let's fucking look it up, dude. Grilled celery is... Holy shit, is this real? This is fucking...
Barbecue
This
celery.
is just big celery trying to fucking...
Hey, that actually looks pretty good.
Bro, get the fuck out of Dodge with grilled celery, dude.
Easy oven roasted celery. You
This
see,
is some
I don't
bullshit.
think you
This
ever
is the
gave
same as
celery a
ZipRecruiter.
chance.
This is the same as ZipRecruiter. They're just flooding the internet with bullshit recipes. They're trying to get us to eat some fucking garbage.
Well, look
dude.
up the celery job, ZipRecruiter.
Yeah, celery chops on ZipRecruiter. I bet it would pop up. That I'm not gonna lie, that looks good, but because they covered it in bullshit. But if you just grilled a piece of celery, it's gonna be shit.
Dude, I had a roommate that would just eat potatoes by itself and like black beans by itself.
That is psychotic. I'll recognize that.
Yeah,
but that's better than celery.
I was like, man, this guy is just eating ingredients. He figured out like, oh, you don't actually need to make something
yeah.
with this. You can just eat it by itself.
I mean, beans and rice is not a bad dish. Was he like smashing the potatoes at least?
Just plain. He was vegan, but he didn't know how to cook. So no butter.
What a terrible combo.
Oh, dude, yeah, awful.
That's the worst combo.
He would microwave potatoes.
That is so bad.
He would put it in for 99 minutes and just take it out.
Doesn't it have a potato setting?
Nah, I don't know about this microwave, but he would just put it in for 99 minutes and then he would just like remember to take it out at the whatever time.
Oh,
But one time he
God.
forgot and they caught fire.
The potato caught fire?
Oh yeah, the potatoes caught fire. Oh. So like the whole downstairs was like smoky and like smelled like shit. Like it killed the microwave.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
There's a potato setting on the microwave. I think every microwave has a potato setting.
Oh, dude, these things were ash.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't really fuck with potatoes. I wish I could. They require a lot of prep work.
Yeah.
They require a lot of, you got to skin it, you got to mash it.
Blanch it. Yeah.
It's a lot of shit, a lot of time. I bought some potatoes the other day, had to put it in my oven. Dude, it was sitting in there for like an hour. I was like, bro, I'm hungry. I want to fucking eat. You know what I mean?
RFK flipping the food pyramid upside down.
Yeah, so now the top is, what was on the bottom before? I don't even remember.
The bottom was grains.
So now that's the thing that you should be eating the least amount of.
Yeah, and now the top is like fats, meats.
I don't think I think it was just because it was a monetary thing. Like in the past, the reason why people were eating so much grain is just because it was the cheapest. You didn't have access to fucking meats.
Well, also, like if you harvested wheat and ground it yourself and made the bread,
Yeah.
like the way that they used to make bread, it was a lot more nutritious than it is now. Now we bleach it, all this like extra stuff that just takes away all the nutrient profile of the.
Yeah. But it's still yeah, that is true. But then we do the same thing with our meat. I mean, it's just full of fucking hormones and all this other garbage.
Yeah.
Someone told me something about the fucking rotisserie chickens at the store. They said that they used to pack them and put them away, and that when they would touch them when they were raw before they cook them at the store in the rotisserie, that their arm would be like irritated because of the amount of hormones in them. And I was like, dude, I don't know if that's real. But
Well, that's why you see, places advertising like, oh yeah, we didn't give these chickens antibiotics. It's hormone free. It's, we're figuring out what we thought would be cheat codes to increase volume and profit was degrading the quality of the material to a point where it's bullshit.
it's crazy that in other countries it's just not even that bad yet.
Yeah.
Like we go to Brazil and the food you can tell is just more like it's not gone through that capitalistic process.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like this was a chicken that was probably raised maybe a couple miles away and it was killed and put into a meal.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, nice.
Yeah, there's like some processing, like pasteurization that is necessary. But there is like way too much. And like, yeah, chicken shouldn't just be eating ground up feathers.
Yeah.
They need like worms and
Other shit.
yeah.
Is that what they're feeding them? Just their own feathers?
Yeah, I mean, for a while it was just slop.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And you've never had to think about that before.
Yeah.
Because it was never possible to just create a bunch of bullshit.
I heard they were feeding chickens to chickens. They were just making them cannibalize each other.
I mean, they do that on their own. They'll eat their own eggs.
Well, eating their own eggs, I don't think is as bad as like, oh, we have all the bones of a chicken that we can't use. How about we grind it all up and make it a mush and then
Same
feed
with
it?
the feathers. Yeah, it was just feather meal.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, yeah, they have great collagen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I love how the morality behind a body just completely disappears when it becomes food.
Yeah.
We would never do that with a human being.
I mean, people feed it to trees. They bury it. Some people do that.
Like a human body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some people are like, oh, I want to be buried, plant a tree over my,
Which, I mean,
it'd be different to prepare a human for another human.
yeah. I tried to do a bit about this for a while. You remember that movie Alive? I guess you haven't. Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah. I know you now. There's this movie Alive where these guys crash land in the Patagonia Mountains.
Oh, it's like based off of the real story.
The Chilean team.
It was like a soccer team, yeah.
Yeah. And they start eating each other. And basically, like after a week, they're like, should we eat one of the bodies? And they're like, no, God's not going to, like, he wouldn't like it. Like, it's immoral. It's not right. It's not Christian. And then after another week, they're like, okay, God will forgive us. Like,
Yeah.
He'll make it work for us.
Yeah.
And then they started eating the bodies. And whenever I see that, I'm always like, man, dude, I think that is a real question of like how soon, how long do you think it would take for you to be like, let's do it? How many days?
I mean, if you're stranded in Patagonia, and I think this happened in...
I think it was the 70s.
Oh, yeah, where it's like... It's going to be a long time.
It's going to be a while, yep.
Before people even figure out where you even are at. I mean, yeah, I'd say like that cold. Probably like a week.
I think about a week. They lasted 2 weeks, and I'm like, damn, dude, a week. What's crazy is that after 3 days, I would even be thinking about it. I'd be like, we got to start. We can't let these bodies rot. Like, we might need these.
Well, it's so cold that they stayed.
They're not gonna.
They stayed fresh.
But I would bury them deeper in the snow.
If it was warmer, it's like, yeah, we gotta
take care of this.
It's either that or starve to death.
Exactly. Exactly. You ever heard of the Donner Party?
Yeah.
That's another story. I was reading about that the other day, and they started eating the horses first, and then the dogs, and then they started eating some of the bodies. Every time I hear that, I'm like, dude. That is a crazy position to be in.
Do you think they like search the airplane wreckage? Like, hopefully somebody packed salt.
Yeah, we can't eat this.
Yeah. Hopefully somebody packed butter.
Someone's like, it's going to be like celery. We got to do something to it.
Yeah. Is it immoral to be like, hey, I want to make this at least a more pleasurable experience? Just the one psycho.
Like you're eating someone's mom and everyone's crying and you're like, do you have any ketchup around here or something like that?
Yeah, man, maybe this will pair well with the airplane peanuts.
Yeah. We can't just eat this raw. Like, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Also, the first part of the body they went for in that movie is the back, like right here under the thigh.
Yeah.
It's a good move. But I think the rib would probably be a little better. Just right there on the rib, dude.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be a bad spot.
Yeah, as long as you don't eat the brain.
Definitely wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Could never do that. I don't think no matter how hungry I got, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
I don't think I could do that. Some people eat like monkey brains. Have you heard of this?
That's how you get like prion diseases, like then that stuff you can't cook out.
Yeah. Why doesn't it cook out? What's going on there?
Oh, I mean, it's just like an unbreakable protein structure.
Oh, it's not even alive.
No.
Is it like a virus where like we're saying it's not alive, but it kind of is?
No. Like, I mean, it's just something that enters your body and then interrupts natural processes. That's like how most like poisons work, is that it replaces something because it has like the same kind of shape, but your body can't use it.
Chemically, man.
Yeah.
You know a lot about poison?
Yeah, I was like a microbiome major.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So typically, I mean, a lot of poisons just interrupt the mitochondria's ability to create energy, so then it dies. And that's just like a lot of how most of those work.
Then what's like an antidote do?
Oh, I mean, an antidote, you just need something that binds to whatever the poison is, so that way it binds to that.
It cross cancels.
Yeah, so that way, you know, it binds to that rather than the stuff in your body.
It just soaks it all up and then.
Yeah. Like if you look at the periodic table, like everything under nitrogen has like the same electrical charge. So everything under nitrogen is also poisonous for your body because it replaces the nitrogen in your body. Same with like the oxygen and.
Got it. That is interesting. That is interesting.
Yeah, it's just your body going like it just connects to the same stuff.
Yeah. Do you use that experience in anything else in your life chemically?
Oh, I mean, it's just understanding. So like caffeine doesn't give you energy. Caffeine just it binds to the receptors that normally adenosine, which is what makes you feel tired. It binds to that first, and the adenosine can't bind to it. And then as that starts to leave your body, then the adenosine binds to it, and that's why you have that crash afterwards.
Interesting.
So like eventually caffeine loses its effectiveness because you already have all the adenosine built up and it doesn't clear that out. Now they're trying to work on stuff that you can just take it and it just clears the adenosine so you don't actually need to sleep, but I'm sure that will have other side effects.
Yeah. I fucking hated chemistry in school, bro. I don't know how you did that for a major.
I mean, it was like community college associate's degrees, so I never went like full biochem and stuff like that. But it is interesting learning, and I watch like a lot of like there's a YouTube channel, Chubby Emu, where it's a doctor and he goes over all these like poisoning stories and people overdoing shit, and
What's a crazy one?
Oh, I mean, I think people who are like taking Ozempic, a part of the way it keeps you feeling full is that it slows down your gut motility. So like just how fast food moves through your stomach and small and large intestine. And some people are taking that to the point where it completely stops. So then it just gets like blocked up.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Because your gut's always moving.
Yeah, so it's
So
always
you're just
moving stuff
stopping
through.
it.
So if it's completely stopped, if you overdo it, then you just have this giant mass in your system that doesn't get passed. So then this lady just had to drink carbonated beverages, and then that broke it up. And then that helped her digest it, and then she just had this giant shit.
Yeah. Largest dump ever recorded.
Yeah.
That's wild. I didn't know that's how it worked. It's just making your gut not move.
That's one part. And that's how a lot of these drugs work is like, oh, well, it interrupts this process of feeling
You would think
hungry.
it would make it move faster because then it would digest less and you would poop faster.
No, if it moves faster, it digests less. So your body doesn't absorb it as much, and then your stomach's empty again, and then you feel hungry.
Say that again. Sorry.
If your gut moved faster, your stomach would empty faster,
Right.
and you would feel hungry faster.
Okay.
And you would probably have diarrhea.
But I feel like the absorption of the material happens when it's moving. So if it moves really fast, you wouldn't absorb it all.
No, if it moves too fast, you don't absorb it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I thought so it is kind of like there's a middle ground. If it goes too slow, you're not going to feel hungry.
Yeah.
And you're not going to gain weight because you're not hungry. But if
Yeah.
it goes too fast, you're not going to gain weight because you're just not absorbing anything.
I don't know. I don't think so. Because if you have diarrhea all the time, I mean, you're just losing a bunch of water weight. Because if you move too fast, you don't absorb the water, and you'll just have diarrhea.
That's true.
And we don't hear people of like, oh yeah, weight loss method, just pound laxatives after every.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. You just got to block your gut then, which does not seem.
I mean, some people try to do tapeworm.
That was the thing,
That was
wasn't
like a
it?
fad diet. Some people still like get into that. They're like, well, maybe I can do it just enough.
There are other problems with the tapeworm, though, right? Like I forgot the other issues, but yeah, just having another organism living in your body is probably not excellent.
Yeah. It sounds great on paper until you realize that there's a bunch of other side effects. Yeah, and a lot of like diseases and illnesses, we know how to kill it. The problem is figuring out how to kill it without killing the host. That's that's what medicine's trying to figure out is like, okay, well, we know how to kill these things. It's a matter of killing them without killing the person.
What about like all the horse dewormers and shit like that? That's pretty much killing a worm in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're taking an amount of an ingredient that's incredibly harmful for the worm that's not as harmful for you. Mm-hmm. It's like chocolate to a dog.
Yeah.
If you had a dog in your stomach, you'd probably just eat a pound of chocolate. And
It's interesting.
yeah.
Hour 35. You want to call it?
Sure.
Let's call it. Peace.
Peace.
Nice.